We would like to welcome everybody to the finals of the 2016 Gaming Con Hearthstone tournament. We went down from 60 plus players to the final two.
Oh, it was 60 plus? I thought it was only 40. That makes it a
So
lot.
this final match is between Truvietbot and Timmah. Any things you want to say about either player?
Go Truvietbot.
Truvietbot is
Okay.
definitely one of our top players here in the Utah Hearthstone community.
Anyway, so Truvietbot, he's gonna bring the Cthulhu Warrior.
Do you need the mouse at all?
Oh no, we don't need the mouse. We might need it, but I don't think we do. Cause like,
I'll keep it on this screen. If you need it, take it over and then.
and move it back. Okay, all right. Okay. So Truvietbot starts off with the Hunter against Timmah's. You can't hear me? Oh, okay. So Truvietbot starts off. Okay. All right. All right. So he's starting off with the Hunter, and it looks like it's mid-range Hunter, and then Timmah's playing the Tempo Warrior. And generally, the mid-Hunter is favored against Warrior. So we'll see how this goes. And he's got a good starting hand.
Good starting hand for Truvietbot, Timmah.
Oh, the Armor Smith is a good pickup.
Armor Smith's a good card to pick up.
It'll contest the Fiery Bat, so.
Currently, I am Bamboozled. The other caster with me is Zoo.
What's up, guys?
Armor Smith's a good pickup, especially for this beginning. Definitely
So
helps.
he could play the Freezing Trap or the Huge Toad, but I think playing Toad is correct.
Toad is correct.
Yeah, Toad's got to be correct. It walks right into Ravaging Ghoul, though, which Timmah will keep on the mulligan in this matchup. But, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Freezing Trap could have been useful, but it's not. You don't want to use it on an Armor Smith.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Especially when you have Corcoran Elite and Gromosh and all these other ones that you can save it for.
So you think he just goes for the Ravaging Ghoul here? Yeah. All right.
Ravaging Ghoul, and then you could run the Armor Smith in or keep it up.
I think you run it in because he could coin Houndmaster. Yeah. And Timmah sequences it correctly because if he attacks with the Armor Smith first, then the Toad could snipe the Armor Smith. So he gains more armor this way. And then this is an easy, easy turn for him. And then Timmah just follows with the on-curve Corcoran. Which, oh no, I guess he goes with the Fierce Monkey because Corcoran just dies to the bow.
Yeah. But that might be worth it because then you know, eagerly get the bow out of the way.
Truviet doesn't have a play. I guess he plays Tracking into maybe Animal Companion. Is his best 3-drop? Because next turn he wants to coin High Main.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going to play Freezing. Okay. He has the bow up, so he wants to play Freezing.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Good use of the mana.
Uh-huh.
Timmah could still kind of answer it, though, by using the Corcoran to get out the trap. Or run the monkey in. I don't know which play would be more correct.
I'm not sure if Timmah
I guess
knows.
you could put down the Frothing, slam your own monkey, and then run it in, essentially regaining its health, as well as giving your own Frothing.
I'm not sure how much I like the slam, though. I think staying put is correct.
Call the Wild a good late game.
But coin High Main looks pretty tasty here. I think he's going to go for it.
Yeah. Definitely not too bad of a play because we haven't seen that Frothing really build up to anything, so we know the Frothing won't be the first thing to kill the High Main right away.
And it doesn't look like Timmah has a very efficient way to deal with this, especially with the Freezing Trap up.
Mm-hmm. I could see Corcoran, Whirlwind, and try running the monkey first to eat the trap and then the Corcoran to kill the High Main. And that would give a lot of extra boost to the Frothing. But then you lose the Frothing next turn to, you know, pretty much the hyenas.
Just every play for Timmah this turn feels pretty awkward.
Let's see if he plans on that being.
So maybe he's planning on trading Frothing in to the high main.
Yeah,
But then, yeah, so he attacks correctly.
definitely picks up freezing trap.
So I think Korkon's the best play here. Eat up the high main,
Yeah.
and then the Frothing can trade into one of the 2/2s, or he could even go face. But he decides to take this line and then just replay Fierce Monkey, which isn't bad.
Yeah. This definitely helps conserve the cards
Yeah.
while keeping the mana curve good.
Yeah, Houndmaster for sure, because he's got Beast on board, and then the Beast trades favorably in. That was a really good tracking. He decides to swing with the weapon as well. What do you think Timmah does here?
It's tricky because you could use your slam. You're not really saving it too much.
Yeah.
But Malkorok's probably the better play.
Oh,
to
he
save
got
the
Doomhammer.
weapon.
That's so good.
Ah, that is a great
Oh,
pickup.
man. That's insane.
Gonna take some damage now, but man, Doomhammer is definitely the
Well,
best.
Truviet's got Kill Command and Quick Shot in hand, so and the Warrior's already down at 18.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a lot of damage. And the only way Timmah can gain health is with the hero power because he's already lost one Armor Smith.
Yep. And then Call of the Wild's ready to pop out next turn.
Yeah, so this is why the Hunter matchup is so good. I mean, the Warrior matchup is so good for Hunter.
Gonna see
he
Hound
gonna-
come out so he can activate the kill command.
Does he kill command this turn?
I could see Dreadscale coming out just to save the kill command for damage to the face later.
Uh-huh.
A little trickier to
I guess he
kinda-
quick shot hero powers because it's more mana efficient. Because next turn he can fit in kill command and quick shot and hero power.
Yeah.
Because this maximizes his damage. Yep, and
Especially with Call of the Wild. Even if he clears the board, he's gonna get
yeah.
a hog to go straight to the face.
So Timmah doesn't know Brandon's hand, but I think he's gonna play Bloodhoof here, because the only way he dies is to direct damage.
I think, unless he, even if Bloodhoof goes down, kill command can still activate if he leaves the Hound up.
Yeah, so I think he clears the Hound,
So he has
obviously.
to clear it, armor up, Bloodhoof.
Yeah. Yeah. He could choose to play Korkon too, but that's super greedy. Yep.
You could slam your own Bloodhoof. That way you kill it when Call of the Wild comes
But-
out.
Truviet's got lethal. Oh, he's gonna play the top deck Beast.
Oh, and that's game. Game
All right.
1 going to Truviet Boy.
So I don't know what Timmy banned, but I think he banned Warrior because he's been banning Warrior all tournament. So if that's the case, Brandon's got his Cthulhu Reno lock left and Aggro Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So Timmah did ban Warrior.
Truviet Boy
And
banned.
Truviet banned Hunter. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Truviet won though. Yeah. Okay. So Truviet decides to queue up the Cthulhu Reno against the Miracle Rogue.
Yes.
Yeah. This matchup is a little tricky. If the Reno Lock has its AoE, like Shadow Flame, then it can keep the Rogue in check. But usually the Rogue runs over the Reno Lock in this case.
Yeah. I remember back in the first few seasons, Miracle Rogue was the bane of my existence. Back when it used to be 5 mana? Yes?
Yeah. So the Cthulhu Reno is a bit different than the standard Reno Lock because it's got more proactive plays with the Reno cards.
Draxus, not quite the card you want to see yet.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then
Especially when you have Reno lying in wait, you
yeah.
don't want to cut your health in half.
And Kodo isn't that helpful in this matchup either. The only thing it hits is Thalnos, and maybe he runs Huckster, but I don't think this Miracle Rogue runs Huckster because I saw Cold Blood.
We see a
So,
Sap, Backstab, Fan of Knives.
Yeah, the Tomb Pillager is really
Twilight.
big. I would have considered playing Thalnos there because his hand isn't doing too much, but he does have a Tomb Pillager and a Drake. I'm surprised Truvietbot isn't playing his 2-drop, but I guess you don't need the early minion board presence versus Rogue because Rogue just backstab SIs it.
Yeah. I think I still would have played it though because I don't quite know what he's fishing for right now. What is Truvietbot trying to gain from tapping?
Yeah, he plays Vendor here for sure. Because if he taps, then he's so here comes the Vendor.
Yeah.
Well, from my experience,
But even then, the 2 health now would have been made up by having an extra minion.
Yeah.
And then you start baiting out some of the spells that the Miracle Rogue has.
That's true.
You get rid of those early cards. You start seeing which ones he has and hasn't used, so you can better know the idea of the mana that they're trying to save once the Auctioneer comes out.
Yeah, that's true. The Tomb Pillager is insane here. Contests the Vendor very well. And it's on curve. So that was a no-brainer for Timmy there.
Crazed Worshipper. Could see the Kodo come out too.
I think Crazed Worshipper is right there.
Start building that Cthulhu. Aren't
so-
too many clean answers yet from Rogue.
Backstab in hand. I guess you just play Drake. And then there's not...
Drake and no real need to run into it.
He's looking to coin something out here. He's coining out Gadgetson? Wow.
I think so. I think he's going to start fishing.
Now, he's now...
Because he has
He's got a prep
and a backstab.
And, prep, fan. Ooh, I would have backstabbed first. Now he can't backstab because he has to fan. That's a... Oh, he's going to sap. Okay.
Oh, he's sapping.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually better.
Because then he can clear the board. Preserve a coin for next turn.
So he's thinking about trading. I think you definitely trade to play around like an abusive Shadow Flame or something. And it's just a favorable trade in general. Oh, he's thinking about the second prep.
He's running
It's
out
too
of
late
time,
now, so yeah.
He could have done another prep into Fan of Knives, kind of seen what he can get, or backstab, prep, Fan of Knives, and then run the weapon in.
Oh, there's a Corrupted Seer. And yeah, the
Siphon
Gadgetson
Soul.
is way too big of a threat, so
Yeah.
Siphon really the only option there.
SI7 agent.
Yeah, he just
coming
follows up
out.
with Drake.
Drake, solid play, gives you more damage as you go.
Second Gadgetson is huge.
Especially since he has both prep and backstab, ready to draw more cards. But there has to be a minion out in order to use it.
Ooh, Nether is a big pickup. It's AoE. So Corrupted.
Corrupted Seer, an interesting card. Don't see it too often.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the Conceal.
Oh.
So now he can go in if he could go Gadgetson, prep.
Gadgets in, prep, something,
Fan.
backstab.
Oh, yeah,
with
Gadgets
the Drake
in,
out,
backstab,
just
yeah.
handles it right away.
Backstab and then coin, prep, fan, conceal.
Hopefully, Timmah knows in the back of his brain that 8 mana's there. Don't want to invest too much because of Twisting Nether.
And it's his last Gadgetson. So the way Rogue wins this matchup is they just conceal a huge board and
hope it lives.
Yeah, hope it lives. He's going to Cold Blood the Drake.
Cold Blood. Oh, because he still has coin. You could still coin conceal.
He still has prep too. I bet he uses prep.
Yeah.
Just to fish for more. I guess just coin
think-
conceal. Oh, there's a Leroy.
Leroy. Conceal to draw another card. Don't want to get the health down too low because there's a Leroy Jackson hiding somewhere.
So yeah, Nether's the only option for Truviet here. Oh, he's gonna Hellfire. He's gonna Hellfire Drake. Wow. I think he's just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just dead because Leroy. Yeah, Leroy Abyss. That's just lethal for Timmy. So it's gonna be 1-1.
Definitely should have played the Nether. Save yourself the 3 health, so even if Leroy came out.
I mean, I guess his thinking is that he needs to get on board, and like he has to take this risk of Timmy not having lethal. Either way, that matchup was rough, especially since he didn't draw his Reno.
Alright, so 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Hard to tell in that matchup. Because there was not much early game coming out from Truvietbot. And like I said, it's kind of at least my personal take of what you need to do. Draw out those early easy cost spells and get the board. Even though may feel like you're sacrificing minions, you're at least getting rid of the spells. You're getting rid of his options for when he does get the auctioneer down. As you saw, he's even then at the end, he still had 2 whole cards that were 0 cost.
Yep.
Including his coin.
So Truviet decides to stick with the Reno lock, and it looks like Timmy's playing a more mid-range shaman with the Manatide and Fire Elemental. And Reno's a huge card.
Yeah, Reno in hand will definitely help tip it. Solid turn 1. May even see the totem come down turn 2.
I think
some early damage going.
Hero Power's fine because the Flame Tongue totem doesn't get that much value right now. And you want to maximize your Hero Power as much as possible, so think from below costs as little as possible. I think this is a good coin Imp Gang, because Imp Gang is amazing against Timmy's board right now. That's what Truviet decides to go for.
Probably going to save the Ooze in case if there's a Doomhammer.
Yeah, that's for sure. So no Rock Biter in hand for Timmy, so the Imp Gang boss is going to be really annoying. He's just going to have to ignore it. Maybe Totem up again, or maybe Manatide.
I think I'd go with the Manatide.
Yeah.
There's nothing really pressing right now that would prevent you from drawing cards, and it makes Truvietbot have to decide about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Could bait out, for example, the Demon Wrath.
Because the Imp Gang boss doesn't directly deal with it.
So then your Manatide, you gain 1 card advantage, but at least then you're drawing out some of the AoE that'll help keep your totems alive later, or any of your other creatures.
And if he's using Demon Wrath here, he's not developing anything else.
Mm-hmm. Draws out that Demon Wrath. Could just totem again.
I think attacking face with the Squire and then playing Master of Evolution is his best bet.
Now, would you Master of Evolutions first? No,
because you want the attack. Yeah. Because even if it's a charge minion, you still want that attack. Yeah.
They'll re-summon the minion and prevent it from attacking.
Yeah. Let's see what he gets. Doomsayer. Oh, never lucky.
Still not too bad. I mean,
so
if it stays up.
It's still a favorable trade for the Imp Gang boss, and looks like he's just going to play an on-curve vendor.
Gonna go ahead and enjoy some funnel cake.
This is an awkward.
Lightning Storm.
Yeah.
Because he can clear the board and leave only a 1/1 imp.
This is an awkward turn for sure. I wouldn't mind him playing it super passive and just play Manatide Hero Power. Because the Totem Carver would only be a 4/4 because there's no Totem currently out.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, Lightning Storm feels pretty bad here, but he's got 2 in hand. So maybe if he Totems into spell damage. No, but the spell damage doesn't even help. So he just
still has to use his main guy to kill the refreshment vendor.
So he decides to use the Flame Tongue to get a favorable trade on the vendor, and
still
he could play
do AOE. I think
I prefer the Manatide.
Yeah, the Manatide's definitely better because then you split what you're trying to answer. Do you want to get rid of the extra attack or do you want to get rid of extra cards?
Or do you want to get rid of the Flame Tongue, right?
Yeah.
So I think silence the Flame Tongue plus kill the Manatide is his best play.
I agree.
That's looks like that's what he's gonna go for. I mean, he could silence either of them.
Good turn to Storm.
I mean, this is a good Fire Ellie turn, but yeah, Storm's
or-
pretty good here
Or
too.
Fire Elemental.
Fire Ellie on the 4-3, but then the Imp Gang boss just trades into the 4-2, so maybe you want a Storm.
I think I prefer the Storm. Kind of roll the die and see if you can get a
Storm,
3.
roll high on the 3, and then play Feral Spirits. That's risky, because if the Storm rolls a 2 on the Spellbreaker, it's super bad.
Yeah.
I just like Fire Elemental here on the 4-3. It's on curve.
Guaranteed kill of
Yeah.
the silence. It looks
gonna
like he's
hero
going to
power.
try to get spell power.
It's not the one he wanted.
Gonna try RNG luck again.
Well, this is really big if this rolls a 2 on the Spellbreaker.
That was the longest storm ever.
Oh, that's really
No.
unfortunate. Oh man,
Sack his minion
that's
in.
really bad. Yeah, this is a good Emperor turn.
Hey, a BGH. Haven't seen that in a while.
One more Emperor take and it's back to the pre-nerfed BGH. So unfortunately, Truviet hasn't played any Cthulhu cards, so his Twin Emperor would only be just the 1/4/6.
Great top deck from Timmah. Hex, since he doesn't have any direct damage ways to kind of handle it. That
Yeah.
seems to be the obvious play to me. You don't want any more things to
So I
become
think Totem
cheaper.
Golem Hex is really good for him this turn.
Totem Golem. Great to put on curve.
Yeah.
Still gives him plenty of options for the
There's
next
one of
turn.
his Cthulhu cards. Right.
Don't get too eager highlighting that Reno trivia boy.
Decides to take the Flame Imp for board. That's fine. I think PO was the best Peddler card because he could have PO'd the Frog to kill the 3/4.
Yeah.
But the Flame Imp is decent because it contests the board, and you've already seen one Storm. I guess he Storms again, and then he can evolve his Flame Tongue.
Yeah.
And then hope he rolls high on the 2/3.
But even if he misses with the 2/3, he knows the next turn there's not really too much
Yeah.
to gain backlash from.
Oh, and he doesn't roll high.
Oh.
And he trades to play around Abusive, or maybe a Shadow Flame.
Gonna see Evolve come down.
Doomsayer. Oh, that's a really good. Oh wait, the Flame Tongue's already 2 mana, so it can't get turned into a Doomsayer.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Still better than what most cards he can get for for 3 mana.
Yeah, that's for sure. So I
A
think
little stickier.
tap Sylvanas. Sylvanas is just really annoying on this board, and you've already seen one Hex, so this Sylvanas should stick.
Mm-hmm. Could see a couple options here. Grinding in a couple minions.
I think Hero Powered
Trying to get an extra totem out.
for the Journey, or is he gonna Feral Spirits? Kind of don't like Feral Spirits. It's super weak to AoE. Like Hellfire just wrecks this
Yeah.
board.
Maybe he's just hoping it doesn't have that
Yeah.
Hellfire.
And now
He
Timmy's
didn't
just
play the Twisting Nether last time, so he doesn't even know it's in the deck.
yeah.
So he has no reason to really fear it if it's not there.
He could
see
Bronze Seer.
Bronze and then into Corrupted.
That's actually really good.
That'll-
And
yeah.
then he can trade the Sylvanas into the 2/1 damaged golem and steal the 4/1. The 4/1
Yeah.
Master of Evolution. He kills his Brawn though, but it's worth it. Yeah, Corrupted Seer turning out to be a very good card so far for Truviet.
Combined with the brand. Don't think I would ever have thought of that.
It's just the extra AoE, because Reno, you only run one copy of each AoE, so.
Could see Reno come down this turn.
I think tap
Maybe
Reno is probably the best.
Play Emperor just in case if you want to taunt, but
Yeah. If he
Reno's
doesn't draw.
probably the safer bet.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to go for a rack?
And a tap before you go.
And then the Doomsayer to soak up damage. So Timmy's out of cards. He's used both Mana Tides. I don't think he has any other draw engine in his deck. Maybe Azure Drakes, but that's optimistic. So if Brandon can control the board in a couple turns, then he should win this game.
That taunt will help.
I think he wanted healing there because now the 6/1 just dies to Mortal Coil.
Rest of the minions have to go in to kill that Doomsayer.
And good sequencing on there if he wants to play the Flame Juggler.
Still don't know if I'd invest all your cards.
Yeah, because I think this board is already threatening enough with, what, 14 threatening.
Could see Rag put
Shadow
down.
Bolt.
Could see...
The 6/1 is really annoying because he has no way to kill it, and it's just going to get a really, really good trade.
Drew into Shadow Bolt. So I could see that.
I guess Rag is...
the Rag. Let's see how lucky he gets.
He wants to snap the 5/5 or the 6/1? Nice. So Tim is going to have to trade his whole board into the Rag, unfortunately. Or he could take this other line and just play all 3 cards and make Rag essentially useless. And then trade Totem Golem to the Corrupted Seer and then go face. Yeah, looks like that's his plan. So Truviet's just one Hellfire away from blowing this game out.
Yep. Trying to get as many things on the board, prevent that Rag from sniping that 6/1. Except we know there's a Shadow Bolt in hand.
Ooh, Cthulhu. It's only at 8/8 though.
I think I'd like to see the Shadow Bolt go down. Kind of help ease the burden. And then the taunt.
And it doesn't look like he wants to tap, unless he taps last. Ooh.
Not quite the snipe you want.
And Fire Elemental is probably Timmy's best top deck.
Yep. Gonna be able to clear out the taunt pretty easily. Put down another totem. Get that Fire Elemental start going with some face damage.
And Cthulhu at 9/9 is really bad.
Could kill Rag if you really wanted to sack a bunch of guys in.
I think it's just correct to go face and put him on a clock.
Put down the pressure.
Yeah, so Truviet's just dead next turn if he doesn't draw AoE. Oh, what a top deck! Oh, just like that. Truviet boy's back in the driver's seat. I think he's okay tapping here. Or maybe he just plays to an Emperor, yeah. That should lock it up.
Yep. So unless we see some really good RNG with that.
Tuskar into Totem Golem. That's not even that good. Oh, he gets Totem Golem. Wow.
Oh, I had that happen earlier to me. It's not a happy sight.
Disciple is an insane draw here. It snipes the 3/2.
Snipe 3/2, take out Totem Golem, you put him in the same
I think he's
spot he
comfortable
was.
tamping because 10 health with a taunt up.
Do you think you tap again?
I think you tap, yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah, you definitely tap.
You don't-
I think he's considering playing the Ooze. But I think that's
Like,
wrong. Yeah, I think he
Even
needs to
if
save
he draws
Ooze in.
into Doomhammer.
Ooh. I'm not sure about
Just
playing that
really-
BPH.
One of the few saving graces he would have left.
Yeah.
Feral Spirits will help delay a little more.
I mean, it still feels pretty bad. So Timmy should trade the 1/1 into the 4/3, yeah, to ensure that it dies to the Feral Spirit.
Could see Jiraxis come down,
No,
but
but
probably just go straight for
Cthulhu's-
Cthulhu.
Let's
Cthulhu
hope it
gonna
cleans
clear
this
the
board up.
Not
It's
quite.
okay. The 2/1 was irrelevant, so. Yeah, Timmah needs a... That's not a hex, so... Truviet's going to take game 3 and go up 2/1.
Well, yeah. Because even if he gets
Even
a
if,
taunt
yeah,
totem.
taunt, just siphon soul it.
Yep. So, another point to Truviet Boy.
And now he's got the aggro shaman left.
Yeah, he's got his shaman left.
The one that's
over here.
No, Truviet. Okay.
Yeah, so he's got shaman left
Okay.
over here. And then he's got shaman and warrior to choose from.
Okay, so. Okay. So Timmy decides to stick with the mid shaman and
Shaman fight.
ooh, Timmy's got Tunnel Trog and a Totem Golem. And yeah, it's not looking good for
Thing
Truviet
from
Boy.
below for another thing from below.
So the thing about mid shaman is it can play like aggro shaman early on with Tunnel Trog and a Totem Golem into Feral Spirits, right? And it also has the AoE with Lightning Storms. So if the mid shaman gets a start like this, I'd say it's favored over the aggro shaman.
Yeah.
So he decides to go for the off-curve abusive, but those are super clean trades, so I think it's worth it.
Could get a head start on getting your golem out before the other guy does.
Think he's gonna coin Rockbiter on the 2/1.
Coin Rock Fighter. Help clear the board.
Alakir. He's running Alakir. That's interesting.
Don't know if I would have done it. Because then you're locked into 1 mana next turn.
Yeah.
Could have saved the coin, use it later to help get a taunt out, or even Alakir in late game.
Yeah. So interesting. He decides to go for the totem instead of playing Totem Golem.
Well, he does have 2 Thing from Belows in hand. And at least this way, he's at least 1 mana ahead each time.
That's true.
Because then Totem Golem can come out, regular totems, or just go straight for
Flame
Faceless.
Wreath. The bad thing is this Flame Wreath Faceless might have to soak up this Stoneclaw totem. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he just
Still
goes
has a
with the
taunt
Hero
out, so I think he feels safe leaving it up.
And then, if he plays Thing from Below here, it just gets eaten up by the 7/7. So it's probably
Flame
smart.
Tongue to help clear it through.
Yeah.
This way, at least it's going to take 2 from that, and the next turn he can trade the other totem in to clear it out. So I think Feral Spirits is actually the correct play.
Yeah.
Because then it forces Timmy to have to trade into those, and he saves himself with the Faceless.
And he doesn't have an efficient way to kill both of them. I mean, he could get lucky with the Flame Juggler and hit one of them.
Or even now, we could see Timmy do his hero power, another totem, then 1 cost 2.
Yeah. I like just playing 1 here and then going for the Flame Juggler.
Yeah,
Oh, he should have went for the Flame Juggler first.
greater odds.
Yeah, greater odds. If he's planning on playing Flame Juggler. Maybe he just plays double Thing from Below.
Mana Curve definitely plays better if you do Flame Tongue.
And so he goes. I mean, this is a very hard board.
Because you're going to lose 1 right away to the Faceless.
Yeah. I think
You
Truviet Boy should
save
just
your
concede.
Totem Golem, but at what cost? see one of the faceless get eat up. Timmah is slowly pulling ahead.
Yeah, he's going to be able to clear the whole board this turn. And then Truvietbot's Doomhammer won't be able to do anything because he has to get through the taunt. This game's pretty much locked up.
Golem into Golem.
So if Timmy wins this one, then it'll be his Tempo Warrior versus Truviet's Aggro Shaman.
Could see Truviet's might have Thunder in here. Storm to clear it out.
Oh yeah, the Lightning Storm.
That would be great play until that happened. Could see Hero Power into 2 Faceless.
Into 2 Thing from below, yeah.
Or Thing from below. Probably really the only answer right now. Like, you kind of see Flame Juggler and maybe use Doomhammer to get some other stuff, but not really.
It's looking rough.
Only one? Oh, there we go. Still, Timmah with plenty of answers. Probably going to save Alakir until he can get Rockbiter out. This way, at least you can run a totem in, then just re-summon it back.
Yeah, no. Truviet needs Elemental Destruction. But even that won't save him.
Yeah, unless he gets Elemental Destruction and 1 spell power.
Yeah, Finley's not going to do it.
Sir Finley can't even save him now.
He gets Totem Golem, but it's a little too late.
Probably going to kill the Flame Tongue with that Doomhammer.
Yeah.
Prevent 4 damage next turn. Could take 8 damage to the face right now. Then you just
it's not pretty.
Switching things around.
So Timmy's after this attack, he's got what 6, 10, 16, 17 on board plus Alakir for 6. So this is just lethal if Timmy spots it.
Yep. And I think Timmy does.
Yeah, he's just going through the motions.
Congratulations, Timmy. Taking this to the last and final game.
Where it's going to be Timmy's Tempo Warrior versus Truviet's Aggro Shaman.
I think I'd favor the Temple Warrior.
I would
in
as
that
well.
Matchup.
Yeah, if the Tempo Warrior...
Unless
Yeah, it's 2-2.
Unless Truvietbot can really pull off the damage at the beginning.
And if the Tempo Warrior has the War Axe on turn 2, it's game over.
Not the greatest draws for both.
Yeah,
I think Truvietbot definitely benefits from getting the coin and going second in this matchup.
So I think Timmy only keeps the Ravaging Ghoul. I would keep Blood to Iker on coin because it deals with Squire so efficiently. But not on coin, you don't really want it. You want to search for Fiery War Axe.
Yeah.
And he decides to keep the Iker. Okay. So yeah.
Rag, not quite the card you want to see now. A lot of really good early draws, especially if Sir Finley comes down and can
Finley can
get
do a lot
out
of work.
Fire Blast or
even Life Tap. Life Tap's probably the best.
I think Hunter Bow might be.
Oh, and he gets the Hunter here.
Yeah.
So automatic Hunter pick. The Armor Smith is really, really good.
Armor Smith would be a great drop right now. Then Blood of Ichor, and then Ghoul. Truvietbot contemplating Lava Burst for the future. Probably wishing he had that last game.
Yeah.
Cursing it under his breath.
I think he goes for the coin Tuskar this turn.
Yep.
And hope he gets a Totem Golem off of it. Or he might go for double one drop. He decides for the Tuskar.
Coin Tusker would definitely be what I want, because you really want to get that Totem Golem.
Oh, and he gets another Totem Golem. Oh, that's insane.
Oh,
That's insane. I think like 6 Tuskar Totemics have been played this set, and like 4 of them have been
Yeah.
Totem Golems or something. That's
Yeah.
insane. like a good bit of them.
could see War Axe and kill out the Golem right away, which is probably what I would do.
Yeah, no, the War Axe is
Don't
a
want
huge
that
drop.
up. Like, you can take the 4 damage from other things, but they have at least low health that you can combine Ghoul and Ichor with.
He might be complimenting just hitting the 3-2.
Yeah. Saving the Armor Smith for more armor later. Because if he does run it in, then it's weak.
Or Blood. Yeah, Blood here is
Oh,
really
or
good.
Blood,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
2 top Utah players don't see the obvious play.
Feels bad, man.
Going face, the correct thing to do.
Let's see what he... So double trade plus Horse Rider. Oh, this board's going to get wrecked by Ravaging Ghoul.
This
That's why
is
you keep it on the
great
mulligan.
turn for Ghoul.
It's off
Probably.
curve, but playing the Blood Huff is a little scary because you run into the risk of Flame Tongue Totem.
Yeah. Or Rock Biter,
Yeah.
or Spell, or anything.
Now Timmy's considering hitting into the 1-1. It's not bad, but I guess he values the War Axe more.
Gonna keep the Rock Biter, use the hero power. Definitely playing on
Yeah.
curve with mana. Gonna be able to save that below until next time. This is a great turn for Bloodhoof.
I would have liked to seen attack into the 1-1 Bloodhoof Whirlwind. Or Whirlwind Bloodhoof. Because now his Bloodhoof dies to Lava Burst plus hit. I guess, yeah. Thing from below is solid here. Ooh, the Execute's a huge pickup. He could play Frothing, Whirlwind, and then Execute.
Yep.
And now Timmy's in command. It's not looking good for Truvietbot.
Kind of leaves awkward next turn, having the empty hand and Rag.
Yeah, but he's got the board.
Yeah, Rag's kind of turning into a blessing now.
I mean, Truviet can deal with it with the Lava Burst and Rock Biter, but then he takes 8 damage from the Frothing.
Could see a full, no, not quite a full clear. Almost. Lava Burst.
Lava Burst, Rock,
Rock
Biter,
Biter.
plus Flame Juggler.
Ooh. Gonna take
Yeah.
8 damage, but
I
does
mean-
clear the board, so that saves a lot.
If he doesn't take 8 damage now, he's going to take much more from the Frothing later on.
Yeah.
But both of them are out of cards, but Timmy's top decks are better.
Top deck game.
Ravaging Ghoul not the best here, but I guess he just plays it for the body. Rag's going to be brutal next turn. Oh, Doomhammer's
Ooh.
really good pickup, but he's already used 1 Rock Biter.
Yep.
I guess he just has to go in now. But this rock, the Rag is going to put him on a clock.
Yeah. Truvietbot not quite sniffing out that there might be a Rag to come snipe his face. I think I would have definitely kept taking the 6 damage so you can keep your minion. Gonna see the Divine Shield come down to help clear the board. Got 2 bodies now to prevent Rag from going for your face.
Oh wow, he decides to
But
face tank the 3.
Risky.
So if Timmy draws, okay, I was gonna say if he draws a charge minion, then he could just go face and go for the 1 and 3. But if Rag hits the Horse Rider, that's really good for Truviet. And Truviet actually has lethal if he top decks. Oh. Yeah, and that's going to be game. Timmy's going to take it. Yeah, Rockbiter was lethal there. But he already used one. Yeah, it's going to be game. Well, not quite, because he can clear the frothing.
He can clear the frothing.
And then he just has to hope Rag doesn't snipe face.
Damage.
So
you just got to hope that Rag hits a Divine Shield or 1.
Yeah. Timmy's got a lot of outs
here. Timmy draws into a weapon.
Yeah.
We already know there's Malkorok in
Malkorok, there. Second Warax, Corcoran Elite, Grom. There's a lot of outs. Harrison. Oh, Harrison's super good. He could Harrison into Corcoran. I mean, just getting rid of the weapon is insane. And there's lethal. Yep.
There's lethal.
So Timmy's going to win.
Congratulations for Timmah for winning the 2016 Gaming Con Hearthstone tournament. Hooray. Congratulations to our players. Timmah winning $600 from our prize pool.
And qualifying for the summer prelims.
Yep. Summer prelims as Tavern Hero. Truvietbot not leaving empty-handed, getting 300. Thank you all for watching and have a great night.